Speaking of star players, though, and we mentioned the Timberwolves are the number one betting odds now with Rosas gone.
Okay.
Ben Simmons officially reported he will not be showing up to the Sixers and will not be playing for them. So not only is he not showing up to camp, he most likely will be sitting out games until he is traded. Doc Rivers made a statement saying that they want to keep him. I don't see how that happens if he's not going to play.
We can easily make a good run in the playoffs with Ben Simmons.
I get he's a good player, like a great player, not even good. He's a great player. Yeah. But again, every time, the longer you wait and the more things that you speak, if you let Ben keep
the
talking,
more things he says,
the more things he said, the more you started out with a James Harden offer, and then you went to a James Wiseman, Andrew Wiggins, and two first-round picks.
They're Dennis Schroedering themselves. Themselves.
Then you had a chance at Lillard, and you're to the point of like people are saying, we'll give you Taurean Prince and
Malik Beasley, Taurean Prince, Josh Okogie, 2 firsts and 2 seconds. That's what
right. Like the longer you wait, the value goes down. And like go ahead and play hardball. But if Simmons doesn't play, you might not
him.
Right, you're still paying him.
Still.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to pay him, and that's why the new CBA, which has a opt out, the owners are 100% going to opt out of the CBA, and this whole player sitting out thing is going to come to an end because I think the owners are just done.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, like, okay, so yeah, players sitting out because they're not happy.
Right, like in my opinion. So you can go ahead and keep your fully guaranteed contracts, but just like the NFL, if you sit out, you don't get paid because you're paid to bring, like, part of your contract is because of bringing wins to the team and talent, and the other part of your contract is entertainment value, people paying to come see you.
Exactly.
Well, you're not helping with the win, and you're not helping with the entertainment. Nobody's coming to come see you anymore, so you don't get a dollar.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's going to happen. It'll get ugly. I think the next CBA agreements between NBA and NBAPA going to be disgusting. So they appointed a new player president last year, I think. Good luck. But anyway, Ben Simmons, speaking of like value, Philadelphia Sports Network, phillysportsnetwork.com asked if the Wolves would be able to trade Anthony Edwards for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, could Anthony Edwards be on the table for Ben Simmons?
And just
from
like
Philly Sports Network.
Well, so yeah, there you go. It's from a Philly network.
Yep.
So Philadelphia, like I sent you a bunch of those screenshots. A Philadelphia fan responds and says Simmons is worth 4 first-round picks and at least D'Lo and Anthony Edwards. But then you go through and you look, and every person from every other team is Ben Simmons can't play in the playoffs. Ben Simmons can't play in the fourth quarter. Ben Simmons isn't worth our 6th man. Like, so this is from Philly. So like just a straight up answer. No, Anthony Edwards is not on the table.
Not even straight up.
I think and with Cat's relationship with D'Lo, there's a good chance D'Lo's not on the table. Yeah. So, and like we mentioned, that just means there's a chance that the Wolves don't get Simmons because the value that the Philly sees him at versus the Timberwolves and the rest of the league views Simmons at now. Like you're probably like one team feels like they lost in trade. It rarely ever happens where they're like, yep, both sides feel good about this trade.
Yeah.
The longer you let Simmons go, the more likely Philly's the one that goes off saying we lost this trade. Yeah. So like, I think there are still good offers out there.
Yeah.
I think the Mavericks and the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets could get so like they
got assets. Well, now you can't Aaron Gordon. You can't do.
They could get the Thunder have 17,000 picks.
The Thunder could
get at least like 6,000.
No, because you know what they would say. They would say we want SGA, and then the Thunder would hang up. So
they were looking to trade him before they signed him apparently. But like Lou Dort and 2 first-round picks, I get it. It sounds ridiculous, and it sounds like, oh, he's worth so much more. I get it, but at this point, and the longer it goes on, like James Harden, at one point, you would have thought if James Harden gets traded, he's going to be worth at least 6 first-round picks and a star player. He did not end up going for a star player and 6 first-round picks, and that's because
the Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis deal was the closest thing we had to one of those blockbuster things.
And that's because Anthony Davis kept playing, and he kept he didn't
increasing
really say
his
anything.
Value, yeah.
He kept playing, he kept putting out stats. Like The difference between Kyrie was another one of those guys that when he was traded to the Celtics or something, it was like they got minimal value, or it was somebody like that.
Yeah, it was like Isaiah Thomas and someone else.
But it was like, wow, this seems like a steal on paper. Like this player should be worth way more. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.